Hello and welcome to Quick Tips. My name is Mark Burstein, your host through Quick Tips, Property Minders video blog. This is our session where we come through with a quick idea that you can take about 10 minutes of your day, think about it, implement it into your business, and hopefully come away with a positive result in your real estate business by leveraging your Property Minder Acceleragent website. Today's quick tip is going to be all about SmartZip. SmartZip is something you may have noticed in our press releases, or you may have played with on your Acceleragent website if you found it in the Preferences tab in your Realtor Toolkit. What SmartZip does, or what SmartZip is, they provide investment ratings for properties all over the country. They provide an expense and cash flow analysis based on neighborhood price trends, current market conditions, as well as a risk assessment as it pertains to every property. They've rated over 7 million properties nationwide and assigned each property a score. Now this SmartZip score is going to be displayed on a property listing in the property details page, and it can be used as a lead capture tool, help motivate buyers, help you develop a pricing strategy for your sellers. And you can leverage the SmartZip score on your Acceleragent website whether you are a SmartZip subscriber or not. By becoming a SmartZip subscriber, if you decide to give that a try, you do have the opportunity to provide an unlimited number of reports to your potential clients. So if you're generating a lot of traffic to your Acceleragent website and people are requesting SmartZip reports for specific properties, you can provide an unlimited number of reports to your web visitors. Conversely, if you're not a SmartZip subscriber, website visitors can either contact you for a report or they can buy a report themselves, and it's $29.95 per report. So I think being a subscriber is a great benefit because it does provide a great value to your clients. Now, what we're looking at here is the property details page of one of my listings, and the property details, that's where the SmartZip score is displayed. So for this specific property at the price of $535, there's a SmartZip score of 77 for this property. What does that mean? So basically, when someone clicks on the 77 to find out more information about what the score is, or if they scroll down to the bottom of the page where there's a further breakdown of the investment rating for being a homeowner or using it, or owner-occupied, or using it as a pure investment, and then some of the other investment indicators that they use, they're all outlined in the property details page. When someone clicks to order a report, that's where the lead capture happens. So they're prompted to enter their information, first name, last name, email. And if you're a SmartZip subscriber, this second option of being able to purchase the report is not there. If you're not a SmartZip subscriber, then the consumer is able to purchase the report. The good news is, buy it or not, the lead gets captured, and you get the contact information for the person that requested a report about this property so that you can then follow up and see if they want to write an offer or take a look at the home, or if it's their home or whatever reason that people may have for requesting a report through your website. The bottom line is you get their information, you get the opportunity to follow up and hopefully turn a lead into a client and build a relationship with a new potential person. All right. So what the report does when someone does actually request a report and get a report, it gives them an indication of the appreciation potential of the property down the road. So the higher the score, the greater the appreciation potential. They give you a good rating, with 50 being the national average, to see whether a property is a good investment, very good investment, or excellent investment based on a specific price. Okay. Also, you get a good breakdown of where the ratings came from and some of the factors that they used to establish the ratings, some historical appreciation breakdowns for the area, a risk assessment for the area or for the property, as well as some expense breakdowns of what are some of the expenses might be as far as affordability goes, mortgage, things of that nature, to evaluate the investment potential of a property. Also gives you an estimated monthly rent for a property based on comps in the area. Okay, so let's jump into a report here real quick just so we can see exactly what we're looking at as far as a deliverable. It's a nice 6-page PDF file, goes through, again, shows the SmartZip score, shows some estimated expenses, and some disclosures at the end. Also, if you're evaluating a property or you're using it for a seller and you want to see, okay, well, this specific property, it's got a score of 57 based on a price of $770. Well, maybe these clients, they want to sell their house faster, and they'd rather selling it faster is more important to them than squeezing out a few thousand extra dollars. So we need to see, possibly what can we do to get this score up into the very good range. So you can manipulate the score as a SmartZip subscriber and make changes and say, okay, well, at 688, Mr. Seller, you have a greater chance of selling the house because it becomes a much better investment. And you have the homeowner report. You also get an investor report, which kind of gives you the information from a specific perspective of buying the property purely as a rental. So you have the ability to make those changes when you're generating the report. So buyers, hopefully this the SmartZip scores can motivate a buyer into making an offer, because it does give a third-party analysis of a property's future potential. So the question is answered. Well, is this going to be a good long-term investment? Well, yeah, if that score is up pretty high, yeah, the property is probably a good long-term investment. Good chance that it won't be on the market for much longer. Let's go ahead and make that offer. Also, like I said, for pricing listings, it provides a baseline for property values. So it might be a good idea to check what the pending and sold SmartZip scores were. So if you're in a specific neighborhood where perhaps the homes get sold or pending with a SmartZip score in the high 50s, 59 to 61, well, when you go to price your listing, you want to make sure you're in that range to be able to get a realistic chance of getting the property sold quickly. Or conversely, if you're in an area where all the pendings and sold, the SmartZip score has got to be in the 80s or 90s, that means the area is probably a little slower. The house has to be a great deal in order for someone to consider making a purchase. So it gives you that insight. Use it, don't use it. It's up to you. At the end of the day, it does provide a baseline, and at the end of the day, it is a lead generator, hopefully to incite conversation and dialogue with your consumers, as well as getting that all-important contact information at the end of the day. So in order to use a SmartZip, go to the preferences in your Realtor Toolkit. It's free to show the score in the property details. The consumer may buy a report or request one from you. That's where the lead capture happens. But if you want to subscribe to SmartZip and provide an unlimited number of reports free of charge to your web visitors, you will have to contact us, and we can get that set up for you. So you can either go to support@propertyminder.com and send an email regarding SmartZip, or call our 800 number and hit the number 3. To have an unlimited number of SmartZip reports, it's only $295 for a year, or if you want to pay monthly, it's $39.95 per month. And again, you don't have to do it in order to take advantage of the lead capture on your Accelerator Agent website, but then again, your consumers would have the option to purchase that report for $29.95, $30. I mean, one report for $29.95 or an unlimited number of reports for an entire month for only $39.95. I think is a pretty good deal if you're going to be using the SmartZip and using the reports. Much better to subscribe even on a monthly basis as opposed to paying $30 per report. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today on our quick tip regarding SmartZip. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to email me, Mark, M-A-R-K, @propertyminder.com. I'd love to hear from you guys. Hope all is going well. Now go out there and get some more buyers and sellers and get some more business. We'll see you on here next time. Take care.